Hi everyone, a very good evening to all of you and a warm welcome on the YouTube channel of Career Launcher. Friends, I am Gaurav Gupta. I am a mentor for quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning and data interpretation. I've been teaching in this field since last 17 years. A lot of you who are watching this session live, I welcome all of you, and I can say that a lot of you are watching this session live. You must have seen me earlier taking different lectures at different places. All right. Now, friends, this is a new beginning for all the students who have enrolled for Career Launcher and also the students who have not enrolled with Career Launcher. Now, friends, in this series of sessions that we have started on YouTube channel of Career Launcher, we will be conducting live sessions here for all the students who are preparing for CAT 2024, for like other management entrance examinations, which are non-CAT examinations like Symbiosis, Narsi Munji, ZAT, MHCT, different examinations. Like we will be conducting these sessions for all the students who are preparing, like who will be targeting these examinations in this academic year or probably the next academic year, right? So all these sessions are specially designed for all the students, and we will be conducting sessions on logical reasoning, data interpretation, quantitative ability, verbal as well as reading comprehension, right? Now through these sessions, like how can these sessions will help you. Now definitely you must have joined somewhere, you must be preparing for all these examinations, you must be taking coaching from some institutes, but in these sessions we'll be discussing some very important questions that are expected to appear in your CAT examination, right? Obviously we cannot help you with the exact questions, but in some of these sessions, I will be discussing questions which have already appeared in the previous year paper of CAT examinations. Now, solving the previous year paper questions will help you in understanding the level of difficulty, the type of questions, as well as the different topics from which the questions have appeared in the previous year. And you will be able to strategize, you will be able to plan your CAT examination in a proper manner, right? So all these sessions will become very important from for all of you, from the point of view that you need to understand what all things have been earlier asked in CAT examination, and you can strategize your preparation accordingly. Now we need to understand the level of difficulty, we need to understand like what are the hot topics from where the questions are appearing in CAT examination. We need to understand a lot of things, right? So through these sessions, definitely you are going to learn a lot of things. Now, who all will be taking these sessions? Now, all the faculty members, all the mentors who have been teaching since last more than 15 years will be taking all these sessions. Like in the afternoon, you must have attended a session taken by Gautam Puri sir, who is a veteran in this field, right? So Gautam Puri himself has taken one session. So I must insist to all of you, do not miss any of these sessions. Now, all these sessions will be conducted live on YouTube, and like in case you end up missing any session, आप कोई session miss कर देते हो, so the recorded session will be available on YouTube. ये सारे sessions YouTube पे available होंगे, and they will be available on the MBA channel, CAT channel of Career Launcher. All right. So in case you end up missing any session, like you are unable to catch the session in the live format, the next day you can watch the recording of that session. But the suggestion will be try to attend all these sessions in the live format. Now, what are the uses of that? Like if I'm taking this session live and you are solving these questions in the live format, so what will happen to you is, like in case you have any kind of doubt, then you can ask that doubt there and then. In the recording, this particular facility will not be available, right? So that is one simple advantage of attending live sessions. All right. Also, friends, like during this session, you will be able to ask doubts if you have any doubts in whatever questions I'm discussing, right? Also, if you have any other doubt, let's say you are unable to understand anything, you are unable to plan your studies, you want to strategize something, you want to ask me about different examinations. So you can post things in the chat box. and I will be answering to all those queries. Now, one very important thing, how will you be able to ask the questions, right? So the students who have subscribed our channel, who have subscribed our YT channel, YouTube channel, will only be able to type in the chat box. तो अगर आपको कुछ भी चैट बॉक्स में लिखना है, if you want to write something in the chat box, then quickly subscribe the channel. Come on. So immediately subscribe the channel and then you will be able to post anything in the chat box. All right. So friends, I just quickly want to see if I am clearly visible and audible. So come on, respond just by writing something in the chat box. Just write yes in the chat box if I am clearly visible and audible to each and every one of you. Come on, do that. All right, wonderful. So Shreyansh, Nikita, Isha, welcome all of you in this session. I can see your messages. All right. So friends, let's quickly start with this session. Anisha, Tulika, all of you have written something in this. Okay, Shreyansh, a very good evening to you. Now friends, we at Career Launcher will be regular with these sessions, right? So with your preparation, with the classes going on, these sessions will be add-on sessions for all of you that will boost your preparation. All right, right? Now, in the sessions which will be conducted at 8:30, specifically 8:30 p.m., we will be taking on some very important questions related to CAT 2024 or CAT 2025, whichever CAT you are appearing for. Now, these questions will be important from the point of view of the level of difficulty that will be touching in these sessions. So most of the questions that I'll be taking in these sessions will be from previous year paper of CAT examination, or they will be on similar lines. The same thing will be done in quant sessions as well as verbal RC sessions. All right. Now, another set of sessions will be conducted at 3 p.m. almost on daily basis. So 3 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. These are the two time slots at which you can catch us live on the YouTube channel. Now, what about the sessions that will be conducted at 3 p.m.? Now, these sessions which will be conducted at 3 p.m. will be basically based on the examinations other than CAT as well. Okay, so the level of difficulty that you will find in the sessions which will be conducting at 3 p.m. will be not as high as the level of difficulty of CAT, because in those sessions we will be targeting almost every examination that you will be writing in the future. All right, the sessions at 8:30 are typically meant for CAT examination. I want each and every one of you to score more than 99 percentile in your CAT examination, and I'll be helping you in that. Also, remember one thing, like I've already mentioned earlier, in case you have any query related to your preparation, you can leave a comment in the comment section. Okay, there is a chat box. You can leave a comment in the chat box. And if possible, I'll be covering up, I'll be answering to all those queries in my sessions. All right. If possible, I may plan a separate session discussing about, let's say, the strategy that we need to follow for CAT examination, strategy that we need to follow so that we can score good in quant, how to tackle algebra, how to tackle geometry, how to tackle different questions of logical reasoning and data interpretation. So I can cover up a strategy session. I can plan a strategy session on each and everything if I can see a request from your side. All right. So you all are open to request for such sessions. What you have to do is you just need to leave a comment in the chat box and we'll look into it and we'll plan the sessions. All right. Now, friends, let's begin with this session. Now here today, I'll be discussing one beautiful set from one of the previous year papers of CAT examination. Now, this set belongs to CAT 2019. Yes, CAT 2019 slot number 2, logical reasoning data interpretation section, right? So let's have a look at this question, all of us together. So this is like general set of directions that is given for this session, for this particular set. Now, meanwhile, Sashwat Verma has asked a question. As a gem, Sashwat, you are already a gem, so you can definitely get into IIMs. So as a general engineer male, those who don't understand GEM का मतलब क्या होता है, Shashwat has asked a question. So he is talking about GEM. So general engineer male. So as a GEM, what percentile I should target if I want to convert Blackie? Blackie means all the top 6 IIMs: Bangalore, Lucknow, Ahmedabad, Calcutta, Kozhikode, and Indore. All right. So you want to convert Blackie. So Sashwat, let's not talk about converting Blackie. First of all, let's talk about getting a call from Blackie, right? Okay. So your question should be, what percentile should I target so that I get a call from Blackie? Okay. I've heard that last year people scoring 99.7 plus percentile did not get a single Blackie call. Now, Sashwat, what I can say is whatever you have heard is not wrong. Okay, but it is also not completely correct. So, as a set of information, I can tell you that I have heard, or I have not heard, my students last year, those who have scored 99, I can give you one example. Fine, one example will be enough. 99.16 percentile. Okay, overall 99.16 percentile. And sectional percentiles, all of them were above 93. Okay, so I can talk about like minimum percentile that the student got was in LRDI, which was 93 percentile. So a student who has got above 90 percentiles in all the 3 sections and overall 99.1 something has got a call from Ahmedabad, Lucknow, and Indore. All right, so the student got 3 calls and the student was GEM, General Engineer male. Okay, so I pick up those examples. I always remember such examples wherein students who think that they will not be able to manage a call even after scoring 99 point something percentile. Okay, so these are some examples. So please do not worry about that. Okay, so make sure that your percentile is as much as possible. Okay, right? So if you want to keep a benchmark of 99.7 percentile, try to score more than 99.7 percentile. There is no harm in that. Okay, so try to score as much more as possible. एक चीज ध्यान रखो, if you will target 99.7 percentile, you will be barely able to reach that. और ऐसा भी नहीं है ना कि जितना टारगेट करेंगे हम डेफिनेटली वहां पे पहुंच जाएंगे. Okay, so better to target as much more percentile as possible. All right. Okay, so let's have a look at this question. So today our agenda is first of all discussing this question, and then I'll have an open session towards the end wherein I'll be answering to some of your queries. So first of all, focus and let's have a look at this question. So CAT 2019 slot number 2, as you can see, I've picked this question from. Now a slightly weird question. Okay, so question says that to compare the rainfall data, Indian Meteorological Department calculated the long period average of rainfall during the period June to August for each of the 16 states. So there was a graph that was given. Okay, so this is the graph as you can see on your screen now. Okay, so there are 16 states. So what are all important information? So rainfall data, Indian Meteorological Department, useless. They calculated long period average of rainfall during the period June to August for each of the 16 states. So on this screen, you will see that there are 16 states. Okay, let's not get into this graph. I'll go back to the information. The figure given below shows the actual rainfall. Ab figure mein kya kya given hai? Let's talk about this. Okay, right? So Shatanshu, I will be showing you the further information. Okay, so the figure given below shows the actual rainfall measured in mm. Okay, during June to August 2019. So one thing that is given is actual rainfall for 2019, and it is also given the percentage deviation from LPA. What was LPA? Long period average. For LPA, I just know that it is long period average. I don't know what actually it is. Okay, so अभी तक question में define नहीं किया गया है what is LPA. So don't waste your time in understanding what is LPA. Okay, don't spend your brain. ठीक है, उस direction में सोचना ही नहीं है. So the graph that you will see will give you two things. Number one, the actual rainfall for 2019, and secondly, the percentage deviation from LPA of respective states in 2018. So 2018 का कुछ LPA था, so it will give you the percentage deviation from LPA of 2018. Each state along with its actual rainfall is presented in the figure. So now let's have a look at this figure, and I'll pick one of these states. So let's talk about Gujarat. Okay, now for Gujarat, the actual rainfall for 2019 is equal to 600 millimeters. Okay, 600 millimeters is the actual rainfall, right? The percentage deviation from LPA of 2018 can also be picked up from the graph. So percentage deviation, so as you can see, actual rainfall is along the x-axis, and what is along the y-axis? It is deviation from the LPA, as you can see here. Okay, so deviation from the LPA is also given. Now deviation in LPA is given in terms of percentages. So for Gujarat, whose actual rainfall in 2019 is 600 millimeters, I can say that the percentage deviation is 25%. Okay, 25%. Now, as you can see on y-axis, the percentage deviation is given in the form of positive and negative percentages. So there can be positive deviation or there can be negative deviation as well. For Gujarat, what is the deviation? It is plus 25%. Okay, so I can say that LPA of 2018 will be, if it is X, then X when increased by 25% will give you the actual rainfall of 2019, right? Am I clear? So I'll repeat, if X is LPA of 2018, long period average of 2018, then if X is increased by 25%, I will get the rainfall of 2019. So this is what the data is telling us about. All right. From here, you can easily find out the value of X. X का value निकल सकता है. You all know percentages. You all must have covered percentages. Okay. So the problem in front of us is X when increased by 25% will give you 600. So can you all tell me the value of X? I'll give you 30 seconds. I want the value of X. So a number when increased by 25% will give us 600. So what will be the value? What will be the value of X? What will be this number? Come on, go ahead and write your answer in the chat box. Now quickly do it. Absolutely, Shreyansh. Okay, so one answer. So is this correct? Oh my God, Anisha, no. Anisha, we are not increasing 600 by 25%. Okay, so Anisha, understand the question. A number after an increase of 25% becomes 600. So I want to find out the value of that number. All right, Anisha. So Minakshi, Res, Shreyansh, and Isha, 4 of you have given a correct answer. Lovely, lovely. So I'm not teaching you how to get the value of X. ठीक है, ये चीज मैं percentages में cover करूँगा. I'll be covering all these things in the basics of percentages. So the value of X will be 480. So you can check by yourself, guys. अपने आप check कर सकते हो. 480. इसका 25% कितना होता है? 120. So 480 plus 120 is 600, right? So the LPA of 2018 will be equal to 480, right? So the same thing I can do for every state. I'm not going to do that right now. I've just explained you what the data is telling us. All right. So from this data, from this chart, you can fetch two things. Number one, the actual rainfall of 2019, which is directly given. Number two, you can find out the LPA of 2018, which can be calculated by using the deviation, positive deviation or negative deviation, whatever it is. All right, fine. So the data is sorted in front of us. Now let's have a look at the actual questions. Okay, so the data is sorted. question number 1 on your screen now. So read this question, and I will quickly post or copy the table for all of you. Just give me a few seconds. All right. Now, I hope all of you can view this table, which is on the left-hand side of this data. I will increase the size so that you can pick up all the values properly. Okay, so the table is there. So question number 1 is asking that if a heavy monsoon state is defined as a state with actual rainfall of 900 mm or more. Okay, so for 2019, if the actual rainfall is 900 mm or more, then that state is defined as heavy monsoon state. Okay, then approximately what percentage of heavy monsoon states have a negative deviation from the respective LPAs in 2019? Okay, now first thing I want from each and every one of you, if you are mentally present in this session, they are saying they are defining heavy monsoon states, right? Heavy monsoon states. So can you just give me the initials of all the states which are termed as heavy monsoon states? Quickly write the initials of all the states. First letter likh do bas of all the states which are heavy monsoon states. Adit, is there only one? So I want you to write the initials. Okay, so I think you are giving the answer option D, Adit. Okay, fine. So Adit says that 14.29 is the correct answer. So Adit, can you help me with one thing? Can you write the initials of all the states which are categorized as heavy monsoon states according to this question? Now, heavy monsoon states are those states in which the rainfall is 900 mm or more. Okay, now I am doing it. All of you be with me. So first of all, it is Maharashtra with 1000. Okay, Sikkim 1350, Mizoram 1100, Arunachal it is 1000, Kerala, Meghalaya, Goa. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can see 7 states which are categorized as heavy monsoon states because their actual rainfall is more than 900. Am I clear? Okay. So those who have committed a mistake, please have a look at it. Okay. So I can say that total number of states which are heavy monsoon states is 7. Okay. Now, out of these 7, I need all the states which have negative deviations. Okay. Negative deviation. Now, look at Mizoram. Okay, just look at Mizoram. Mizoram is here and its deviation is plus 10. Okay, I want deviation to be negative. So this is 0. 0 ke niche jo bhi state hogi, I will be picking that. So it will be Arunachal, it will be Kerala, and it will be Meghalaya. All right, so there will be 3 states, right? Am I clear? There are 3 states which have negative deviations as well. So out of 7, I can say that there are 3 states. So 3 out of 7 will be the answer. I want the approximate percentage. Okay, so 3 upon 7. Now you need to convert it in terms of percentages, right? Now you must have learned in percentages. I'm helping you in revising that. 1 upon 7 is 14.28 percentage. Okay, so 3 upon 7 will be 3 multiplied by 14.28. So approximately answer will be 42 point something. Exact answer निकालने की भी जरूरत नहीं है. Options are very far away from each other. Okay, so 42.86 आराम से mark कर सकते हैं. We can safely mark option C as the correct answer. All right, Soumyadeep, am I clear? So you have given your answer as option B, but option B will not be the answer. Option C it will be 3 by 7. 3 multiplied by 14.28, that is 42 point something, should be the correct answer. All right. Am I clear to each and every one of you? Please quickly write a yes in the chat box so that we can move on to the next question. Wonderful. Great. Okay, so let's pick up the next question. Now, I have solved this question. What I want is you to solve this question. Okay? So all of you give your 100% in solving this question. So let's move on towards the second. The answer for this one is option C, that is 42.86. Now, this is the second question in front of you. Yes, Soumyadeep, as you say, the graph is in front of you. So question is saying that if a low monsoon state is defined as a state in which actual rainfall from June to August 2019 is 750 or less. So earlier they were talking about high monsoon states. Now they're talking about low monsoon states. So you just have to pick up these states. Then what is the median deviation from LPA of these low monsoon states? So you should not be taking more than 1 minute to give an answer for this question. All right, Isha, the first one who has given an answer. No, Res has also given, Minakshi has also given. Okay. So 3 answers, Minakshi, Res and Isha and Soumyadeep, all of you are saying answer is option D. Are you all sure about your answers? Chaliye. So discuss karte hain. I've already got 4 answers. So like we are good to start with the discussion. So first of all, I'll have to mark all the states where the deviation is 750 or less than that. So I'll mark Gujarat with a deviation of 600. Sorry, with a rainfall of 600. Karnataka with a rainfall of 600. Rajasthan, MP, Assam, West Bengal, Jharkhand, Delhi, and Manipur. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have marked 9 states. Now they're not talking about the rainfall. So 750 or less, I have selected these low monsoon states. Now for these low monsoon states, I have to find out the median deviation from LPA. Now what do we mean by median? Okay, the students who have covered algebra in their classes, they must know what median is. And median is a very common term. So I am expecting each and every one of you to know what median is. So median is when the values are arranged in increasing or decreasing order. When the values are arranged in a particular order, then the middle term is the median of the data. It's not the average, all right? It's the value that divides the data into equal parts. It's the middle value, all right? Middle term. So now we need to calculate the median of the deviations from LPA. So I'll be writing the deviations for all these states in increasing order or decreasing order, right? So let's start from the topmost state, Gujarat. Okay, so as you can see from the data for Gujarat, the deviation is 25. Okay, the deviation is plus 25, right? So I'm writing all these. So deviation is 25. Okay, now there is no need to write these values because in the graph, actually these states are in decreasing order. If you go from top to bottom, if you go from bottom to top, they are in increasing order. Okay, now these are 9 states. So 9 states में से middle term क्या होगी, कौन सी होगी? So you will leave 4 at the top, you will leave 4 at the bottom, and the middle one, fifth from the bottom or fifth from the top will be your state that you will have to pick. Okay, so I will remove top 4. Let's remove top 4. Gujarat is the topmost, then Karnataka, then Rajasthan, and then Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so I can pick up Assam. Assam is number 5 from the top, and you can also see that it is number 5 from the bottom. So now look at what is the deviation for Assam. Deviation for Assam is -10. So the correct answer of this question will be -10. All right. So all the students who have given an answer, they have given it correctly. Wonderful. So Minakshi, Res, Isha, Soumyadeep, Adit, Harshal, Anisha, all of you are absolutely correct. Wonderful. Okay. I hope I'm able to help you out in understanding these questions. Now, friends, is this actual question of CAT examination? Yes, you must be surprised to know that CAT 2019 का actual question है. Okay, right? So CAT में भी easy questions आते हैं. So if you are under an impression कि CAT में difficult questions आते हैं, so don't be under that impression. So there are, like, in DILR section, at least 2 sets will be doable. It's up to you how you will be able to find out those sets. So अब ये चीज कैसे पता चलेगी? Practice से. Okay, so please do enough amount of practice for LRDI. Build up your momentum, then only you will be able to cross that benchmark of clearing the cutoff. Okay, let's look at the third question. So question number 3 on your screen, and I will quickly help you with the graph. Okay. So now you can have a look at question number 3 on your screens. So question number 3 is asking, what is the average rainfall of all the states that have actual rainfall of 600 mm or less in 2019 and have a negative deviation from LPA? So quickly give me an answer for this. So Shreyansh has also already given an answer. Good, Shreyansh. So I want to pick up all the states which have actual rainfall of 600 mm or less. Fine. And they have a negative deviation from LPA. And I have to find out the average rainfall of all these states. This is the actual question of CAT. Wonderful. Good. So already 4 students have given an answer. Sumitra, Isha, Res, and Shreyansh. Lovely. Good. So meanwhile, I'll mark all these states which have actual rainfall of less than 600 and a negative deviation. I want an answer from each and every one of you. Okay, so let's mark these states. So rainfall less than 600, it is 400 for Manipur with negative deviation, 300 for Delhi, negative deviation, 400 for Jharkhand having negative, West Bengal 600, I want 600 mm or less. Okay, and Assam 600 or less. So these are the 5 states which have rainfall 600 mm or less with negative deviations. Let me cross check if I have any other state left. So 600, it can be MP but with positive deviation, not Rajasthan, not Karnataka, not Gujarat. Yes, I have considered these 5 states. Okay. So the states with negative deviation and rainfall less than 600 or more, like equal to 600. So these values are 600, 600 for West Bengal, 400, 300, and 400. Now you need to find out the average of these 5 numbers. इससे easy question मिल सकता है CAT में? I don't think so. Okay, so just add them, divide by 5, get the answer. Okay, so the sum is 2300 divided by 5, it will be 460. So 460, that is option C is the correct answer. Okay, fine, simple. So that was question number 3. Without wasting any time, let's move quickly on the last question of this set. Now, this question is something. Okay, now have a look at it and try to give me an answer for this one. So, this is a lovely question. So, let's see how many of you will be able to give me an answer of this question. And wait for the explanation of this question. You will get to learn a lot of things from the explanation. Okay, one very like useful information for all of you. Now, the students who are watching this session live and unable to post anything in the chat box. So what you need to do is you need to subscribe to our channel on which you are watching this video. So first of all, quickly subscribe to the channel and then you will be able to post something in the chat box. All right. Now, towards the end of this session, like once we are done with the fourth question, I'll be giving you some extra time in which you can ask me some questions. Okay. If you have any doubt, any confusion. All right. And for that, obviously, you need to post your query in the chat box. But right now, we'll be solving this question and then I'll be giving you time wherein you can post your queries. Any answer for this? So question number 4, yes, any answers? No? All right, let's discuss this one and understand what all things we can get from the data. All right. Okay. Wait, I'll quickly make some space. So that I can do some rough work. All right. Now, what all things we can get from the data that is given to us? Now, first of all, let's determine what they're talking about. Are they talking about any particular state or they're talking about a group of states? So the LPA of a state, now they are defining the LPA. The LPA of a state for a year is defined as the average rainfall in the preceding 10 years, considering the period of June to August. Okay, so they will consider the period of June to August, the rainfall for which it is given in the graph. ठीक है, graph में June to August का ही rainfall given है ना. Okay, if you look at the bottom of the graph, so LPA is the average of the last 10 years. All right. Fine. So this is how they have defined LPA, long period average, the average rainfall of last 10 years. Simple. For example, they have given the example as well. The LPA of 2018 is the average rainfall during 2009 up till 2018. So 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. These are the 10 years. So 10 years ka average. So LPA of 2018 is average starting from 2009 up till 2018, or LPA in 2019 is the average for 2010 up till 2019. All right. Okay. So this is how they have defined the LPA. Now, RES is saying that answer should be option B. So RES will quickly check it in a few moments. Okay. It is also observed that the actual rainfall in Gujarat in 2019 is 20% more than the actual rainfall of 2009. Okay, so let's talk about the state Gujarat. Look at the top of your screen. I'll be writing a lot of things there. So they are talking about the state of Gujarat. Now, state of Gujarat 2019, what is the rainfall? So where is Gujarat in this? So Gujarat is here, and I can see that the rainfall of Gujarat is 600. Okay, rainfall of Gujarat is 600. 2019, the rainfall is 600. Okay, now all of you please help me out. They are saying that it is observed that the actual rainfall in Gujarat in 2019 is 20% more than the rainfall in 2009. So what will be the rainfall in 2009? What will be this value? If 600 is 20% more than the value, so what will be the rainfall of 2009? Come on, write this answer. Sumitra, Moksha, Adit, Ved, all of you, those who are there. Absolutely. Okay. So rest has given Moksha, Harshal, Minakshi. Lovely. So it will be 500. So you all understand your percentages. Good to know that. 500 को अगर मैं 20% से increase करूंगा, then the value will become 600. Right? Ved has given an answer of option D. Okay, Ved, we'll have a look at it. Fine. So the actual rainfall for 2009 will be 500. Okay. So I have used this statement that I have marked in the question and have got the value of 2009. Okay. Right. Also, from the chart, from the graph, can I say that since the deviation from LPA of Gujarat is 25 percentage, so LPA of Gujarat till 2018 will be how much? No, Isha. 600 is the actual rainfall in 2019. So from the graph, whatever values are given, these are the actual rainfalls of 2019. Okay. All right, Isha. Now, LP of 2018. Now, these are the deviations from the LPA of the previous year. Okay. So if Gujarat's actual rainfall of 2019 is 600, and the deviation from LPA is 25%. So LPA of 2018 will become 480. We have discussed the same thing at the beginning of this session. Okay, right? Am I clear? Sachin, I'll answer to that question, but let me finish this one. Okay, so please ask the question in the open time that I'll be giving you. All right, Sachin? So LPA of 2018 will be 480. Now, what is LPA? Of 2018. LP of 2018 is sum of all the rainfalls starting from 2009 up till 2018. Okay, this is the average. So LPA is the average of these 10 years. So what will be the sum? It will be 480 multiplied by 10. That is 4800. Okay, so 4800 will be the sum of the rainfalls starting from 2009 up till 2018, right? Okay, so sum from 2009 up till 2018 is 4800. Let me write it with a different color. I think that part is not visible. Okay, so it is 480 multiplied by 10, that is 4800. So 4800 will be the sum of the rainfalls from 2009 up till 2018. Now, if I want to find the sum from 2010 up till 2019, so that should be 4800 minus the value of 2009. The value of 2009 is 500 plus the value of 2019, that is 600. So the sum from 2010 up till 2019 will come out to be 4900, and LPA of this will be 4900 divided by 10, that is 490. So 490, that is option B, should be the correct answer of this one. Okay, right? Okay, yes, Isha, I will quickly cover how I got the LPA of 2018. Okay, so I will erase this data. So all of you focus once again. Now, at the beginning of this question, I have explained one thing. what all we can get from this graph. Okay, इस ग्राफ से हमें क्या क्या मिल सकता है, right? So if I talk about Gujarat, so for Gujarat 2019 rainfall is 600. Now what is this deviation from the LPA? So I'll go back to the common data. So common data क्या बोल रहा है? The figure given below shows the actual rainfall and the percentage deviation from LPA in 2018, right? So percentage deviation भी बता रहा है from 2018. Okay, so if for Gujarat 2019 rainfall is 600 and the percentage deviation is 25 percentage, so I can say that LPA will be, this value 600 is 25 percentage more than the LPA of 2018. Okay, so X when increased by 25% will get 600, so the value of X will come out to be 480. Isha, you have yourself given an answer earlier. Okay, so we started with this particular thing. Okay, so 480 will be the LPA of 2018, right? So coming back to the question, coming back to question number 4. Wait. Okay, so 2019 it is 600. So can I say that the LPA for 2018 will be 480, right? Now since LPA of 2018 is 480, so the sum will be 480 multiplied by 10 because it is the average of 10 years. So the sum will be 4800, right? So this is the sum of the years starting from 2009 up till 2018. Sum of the years starting from 2010 up till 2019. So I have to remove the value of year 2009. So 4800 minus the value of 2009, which is 500, plus the value of 2019, which is 600. So the sum will come out to be 4900 for these 10 years. So the LPA of 2019 will be the sum divided by the number of years, that is 490. So the correct answer is 490, option B. All right. Now quickly tell me, am I clear to each and every one of you? Now meanwhile, Sachin, you were asking in circular arrangements, left and immediate left are same thing. No, Sachin, left and immediate left are never same, whether it is circular or a linear arrangement. But there will be a lot of instances where you will find that if in the question it is given as left, in the solution they have solved it by considering it as immediate left. Okay, I'm giving you a disclaimer, right? I am watching all these things since last 17 years. Okay, I'm teaching since last 17 years. So I've seen these kind of errors. Okay, so if in the question in circular arrangements, especially in circular arrangements, I understand the doubt that you are asking. So especially in case of circular arrangements, if you are given left, then in the solution, whosoever has made the solution, whosoever has made the question, they have considered it as immediate left. It has happened a lot of times. Okay, but for CAT examination, please do not consider left and immediate left as the same thing. Okay, all right, fine. So friends, that's all about this particular set of CAT 2019 slot number 2. I hope you would have enjoyed my first session on the YouTube channel of Career Launcher. But this is not the end. This is just the beginning. You will see me almost every day with a new session on the YouTube channel of Career Launcher. All right. Now, if you have any kind of doubts, if you have any kind of question, please go ahead. Otherwise, we'll call it a day. And I humbly request all of you to please press the like button. Okay, if you think that you have learned something, if you want me to come back again and again with such sessions for Quant and LRDI. Please do like the session, share this session with your friends, and do subscribe to our channel of CAT Career Launcher. All right, so I believe there are no questions. Thank you, Meenakshi. Thank you very much. Thank you each and every student who has responded, who has taken participation, who was watching this session in the live format. Thank you, all of you. I will see you again in my next session. Till then, have a nice time. Bye-bye.